Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that's got the women's football community talking, and honestly, it's a bit of a mess. We're talking about the Women's League Cup quarter-final and semi-final draw, which has been hit with a wave of controversy and some serious questions about its professionalism. The draw took place live on WSL Football's TikTok page. Now, using a platform like TikTok is a great way to reach a younger, wider audience. They had social media influencer G.K. Barry and Portsmouth midfielder Ella Rutherford conducting the draw. On paper, it sounds like a modern, engaging way to do things. But things quickly went off the rails. So, what exactly happened? The main point of contention revolves around the actual drawing of the balls. During the live stream, viewers noticed something odd. It looked like one of the balls was pulled out of the bag, but then it was accidentally dropped back in. A moment later, a ball was picked out again, and it just so happened to be the same one. This immediately set off alarm bells for fans watching. Was it a mistake? Was it fair? The whole point of a draw is randomness, and this sequence of events made it look anything but. An adjudicator was present, which is standard practice for these kinds of things. They quickly confirmed that the ball eventually drawn was indeed the same number as the one that was initially pulled and dropped. WSL Football has since come out and stated that if the second ball pulled out had been a different number, they would have completely restarted the entire draw. They are essentially saying, no harm, no foul, because the outcome was the same as it would have been. However, that hasn't satisfied everyone, especially not the clubs involved. One of the teams in the draw has officially requested to view the footage from the live stream. They want to see exactly what happened for themselves. And here's where it gets even stranger. The original live stream footage isn't available to watch back on TikTok. It's also not on WSL Football's official YouTube channel. In today's world, when everything is recorded and archived, the fact that this specific piece of footage is hard to find is raising a lot of eyebrows. People are asking if everything was above board. Why isn't the footage readily available for everyone to see and judge for themselves? The lack of transparency here is really fueling the speculation and concern. As if the dropped ball incident wasn't enough, there was another issue that has drawn criticism, this time concerning the conduct of one of the hosts, G.K. Barry. While pulling out the ball for Tottenham Hotspur, she made a comment that many found unprofessional and inappropriate. She asked, "What do we think of Tottenham?" which is a clear reference to an anti-Spurs chant often sung by fans of their North London rivals. Arsenal? Now, you can argue it was just a bit of banter, a light-hearted joke, but in the context of an official cup draw, it comes across as biased and unprofessional. You expect the hosts of an official draw to be neutral. Making a comment like that, which plays into club rivalries, undermines the integrity of the event. It doesn't look good, and it certainly doesn't project the professional image that the women's game is striving for. Understandably, this did not go down well. BBC Sport understands that WSL Football has since apologised directly to Tottenham Hotspur for the comment. They've reportedly made it clear that the comment was not appropriate for an official draw. This incident has added another layer to the controversy, with many people questioning the decision to have an influencer who might not be fully versed in the expected professional conduct for such an event. It highlights a potential clash between trying to be modern and relatable through social media personalities, and maintaining the seriousness and impartiality required for an official sporting procedure. So, where does this leave us with the actual draw? Let's take a look at the fixtures that came out of this chaotic process. The quarter-final matches are set to be played between the 19th and the 21st of December. We have some fantastic matchups to look forward to. Liverpool will face Chelsea, which is always a tough battle. Crystal Palace are up against Arsenal. Manchester United will take on Tottenham Hotspur, and you can bet there's a little extra spice in that tie now. And finally, West Ham United will play Manchester City. The draw also mapped out the path to the final. The semi-final ties will see the winner of Crystal Palace versus Arsenal play the winner of Manchester United versus Tottenham. In the other semi-final, the winner of West Ham versus Manchester City will face the winner of Liverpool versus Chelsea. These matches are scheduled for the 21st and the 22nd of January. Despite the controversy surrounding the draw itself, there's no denying that these are some heavyweight clashes that promise some brilliant football, but the fallout from the draw continues. The request from a club to review the footage shows that the official explanations haven't completely put the matter to rest. This whole situation has sparked a wider debate about how these events are run. Is putting a draw exclusively on a platform like TikTok with influencers as hosts the right move? While the intention is to grow the game and engage a new audience, it has to be balanced with professionalism. The integrity of the competition is paramount. When fans and even clubs start to question the fairness of the process, it damages the reputation of the league and the cup. It feels like a real learning moment for WSL football. They tried something new, which is commendable, but the execution was flawed. The lack of available footage is a particularly bad look. In the future, they'll need to ensure that any live-stream draw is not only conducted flawlessly, but is also transparent and accessible for everyone to review afterward. This is how you build and maintain trust with the fans, the clubs, and the players. You want the conversation to be about the fantastic football on the pitch, not about controversies off it. Ultimately, we have our quarter-final and semi-final matchups, and the games will go ahead. But the questions surrounding this draw will linger. It's a reminder that as the women's game grows in popularity and stature, every aspect of its administration will be under greater scrutiny. The standards have to be high across the board. Hopefully, lessons will be learned from this and future draws will be both entertaining and, crucially, indisputably professional and fair. What do you all think about this situation? Was it just an innocent mistake blown out of proportion? Or are there legitimate concerns about the integrity of the draw? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really interested to hear your perspective on this. Did you watch the draw live? What was your initial reaction? Let's have a discussion about it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want more content on women's football, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you in the next one.